in here. So I am so excited. We're going to do an energy party today. So we're going to do, I'm going to do a small tarot reading, and then we're going to do a quantum energy healing session. And this crystal has volunteered to help today, so I'm excited about that. So what we're going to do is ground your field. We're going to release any of the stress, any of the anxiety. We're going to kind of pull that down through your grounding cord. We're going to cut some fear cords to maybe this holiday season, your family members, any of the family dynamics or stress that can occur. We're going to expand our love cords, and we're going to bring in some good solid energy so we can feel fortified and we can feel good. And we're going to do that in the energy session. But first, we're going to do a little card reading for what to focus on and what sort of empowering choices that we can make this holiday season. Because Thanksgiving is coming up in the United States in a couple of days. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the card reading, and then we'll do the energy healing. So that'll be super fun. Okay, so for the card reading today, there are going to be three different kind of sections I'm going to go through. The first one is how to stay centered this holiday season, and I pulled three cards for that. The first one I pulled is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, it feels in my body like a lot of strife and difficulty, and it's bringing up when I move into it, it feels like, you know how when you go see your family members, how you feel like you have to hide part of yourself, you know what I mean? You just want to kind of shroud who you really are because you don't want to feel that shame. You don't want to feel that, but I don't want to be really uncomfortable because I'm not accepted, or I don't feel like I'm good enough on some level. This card is a little bit heavy, but what it feels to me is we need to shift that during this holiday season. So the second card is going to be the Page of Pentacles reversed. So when I move into this card, what that feels to me is you do have choices. You can decide to do things that are going to shift the whole dynamic with you, shift the whole dynamic with your family members, and shift the whole dynamic with how things get to go for you. So it doesn't have to be very hard and difficult. You don't have to hide parts of yourself. You don't have to just pretend that things aren't occurring in your life because you don't want to feel upset because your family members don't agree. So you can make different choices about that. And then the other card that has came up is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles energy is very much about feeling that you are supported, that you are grounded. So what this card is bringing through is you get to know that you are supported and you have everything that you need, and that is a choice that you can make. And it doesn't have to be the holiday season with your family members and everything. It doesn't have to be this big, difficult, heavy thing. You can choose to move into the energy of I am supported, I am grounded, right? I have everything that I need, and you can choose this sort of more flowy state. Okay, the second position is what to focus on, and the two cards I pulled for that are the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So the King of Wands is making me feel the King of Wands is all about creativity, right? So what this feels to me is there are creative solutions to however you may be feeling regarding interacting with your family members on this whole holiday season. So you do get to choose what is right for you, and you do get to choose what feels good to you, and there are creative solutions, right? So maybe you know that everybody is going to want coffee at a certain point in time, and maybe you could leave, go get coffee for everyone and come back. Maybe you know that your mom always likes to do this thing, but you don't like to do that thing, but there is a compromise. So then you could suggest, hey, why don't we do this instead? Because you know you'll like that better and your mom will like that better. So there are creative solutions that you can choose. And then the next card is going to be the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, the first thing that comes to my mind with this is doing things that fill up your cup and make you feel overflowed. So if you do have to go into some sort of difficult situation, or maybe you have a lot of holiday shopping or preparing that you need to do, it's going to help if you can fill up your cup first. So doing something like having a meditation, maybe having a bath to yourself, even if it's just for 20 minutes. I can't tell you how often when I have to do something that I know it's going to be tiring, I will go and I will like watch an ASMR YouTube video and I'll literally do nothing for 20-30 minutes and I'll set the alarm, and that's all that I will do. So that to me feels very nourishing. It's a way for me to fill up my cup so that then I have enough to give others and I can feel more like grounded and stable. So that's what to focus on this week. If you remember any of these cards, I want it to be this one, right? How can you fill up your cup so you feel really, really good? So the third position is going to be empowering choices. So I know we already talked about that a little bit, but one of the cards that I pulled was the Page of Swords reverse and then the Temperance card. So with the Page of Swords, what that makes me feel like is flipping everything around. So when somebody says something negative to you, you just reverse it in your head. If somebody says, oh, you've never been good at that, you say in your head, I've always been good at that. I am very good at this. Everything's going to be fine. So I feel like reversing any negative self-talk, either self-talk, like talk from yourself or talk from family members, just reversing it and neutralizing that energy when it comes is going to help you immensely. And then the other card we got is Temperance. So Temperance is all about focusing on the balance, focusing on what, staying in the middle, staying in your lane, staying in here. You're not reacting, you're not like moving out of your body, right? So if any of your family members upset you in any way, you still get to choose to be centered, you still get to choose to be in here and be grounded and be good, and everything will be okay and everything will work because you're choosing to stay in your body. You're not being reactive and you're not like moving like out, out of you. Okay, so for this holiday season, we're going to focus on flow. We're going to focus on staying in our body. We're going to focus on neutralizing any negative energy that comes towards us. We're going to focus on doing things that fill us up, right? Meditation, bath, whatever that is. And we're going to focus on I am supported, everything is fine, and I'm going to stay grounded, okay? Okay. All right, that was the reading. So now let's do a little energy healing. All right. So if you all are familiar with Reiki, Reiki is where you take, if you are a channel for Reiki, what you do is you bring life force energy through your body in a concentrated form, and you allow it to flow into your client. So we are going to do, it's kind of like Reiki, but it's also like 10 times more than Reiki. Because I actually learned quantum energy healing 10 years ago, and I actually only recently took a Reiki course, and I was like, oh, this is like the same thing but different. So what we're going to do, first thing, is we're going to ground. So I want you guys to move your focus into your body, okay? So we're going to do this together. So what's in one square is in every square. So this is holographic. There's no time, there is no space, all right? So I want you to bring your attention in your body and kind of move your attention down into your pelvis area. And then I want you to create a grounding cord, okay? So we're gonna just create our grounding cord, and maybe it's that big, and then maybe you let it get a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger. There we go. Now we're gonna bring our grounding cord all the way down into the earth. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna bring it down 100 feet, 200 feet, 300, 400, 500 feet. There we go. There we go. Okay, all right, that feels good. So we have our grounding cord. We're just going to allow ourselves to send out some roots out of the grounding cord. Okay, so we're going to send our roots out 1 foot, 2 foot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet. We're going to allow it to go out 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. There we go. Okay. So we're going to allow ourselves to be very grounded and centered into the earth. There we go. All right, now what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of move out any sort of stress or anxiety. My little crystal has agreed to help us with that today. So I want you to stay centered in your body, and we're just going to kind of move out any energy that doesn't need to be there. So you can just kind of breathe out. Just going to allow it to move all the way down. And allow the energy to go out of your grounding cord. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to kind of calm your energy field. There we go. Okay. I'm going to send some extra Reiki energy on the top of your head, all the way down. I'll let it go all the way down. I'll let it go down your legs, all the way down out of your feet. There we go. Oh, that feels much better. Okay, I'm going to turn up the volume on the Reiki energy and do one more comb through your energy field. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to cut some negative fear cords. So we're going to leave the love cords. We're just going to allow any fear and anxiety cords to be cut, okay? So these could be maybe to situations, to family members, to the holidays, to whatever. And we're just going to kind of take any negative fear cords. We're going to take our scissors and we're just going to go cut them. Let all those fear cords go. We're going to take any fear cords here. Okay, we're just going to go, there we go. We're going to take our fear cords here. We're just going to go, there we go. Any fear cords up here. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do your solar plexus chakra. So you're just going to take any fear cords. We're going to go, there we go. We're going to do your second chakra. Just going to go, there we go. And your root chakra, we're just going to go, there we go. Okay. Okay. So let's breathe some more energy. We're going to breathe through our crown chakra. So breathe the energy in. And then breathe out. There we go. We're going to breathe energy in our third eye. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. There we go. I'm going to breathe energy in this chakra. So I'm going to breathe in. Breathe out. There we go. We're going to breathe energy in this chakra. So we're going to breathe in. Breathe it out. Allow that to create space. There we go. Okay, we're going to breathe in through our solar plexus. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. There we go. Our second chakra, we're going to breathe in. There we go. Okay, we're going to breathe in through our root chakra. We're going to breathe out. There we go. Okay. So now I want to kind of create our love cords a little bigger. Our love cords to our family. So we're just going to allow those to expand. So we're going to take this one and we're just going to go make that bigger. Do this one and we're just going to, there we go. And this chakra. There we go. I'm going to do the solar plexus now. So we're just going to go. There we go. Oh, that feels much better. Okay. Now we're going to do your second chakra. So good. All right, and then your root chakra. There we go. Okay. Allow ourselves to be rooted all the way down into the ground. There we go. Okay. And we're going to bring some more energy down through the top of your head. Okay, so we're just going to move that energy down. Move it through your chakras. There we go. We're going to move that energy through your legs. We're going to open your feet chakras. There we go. Perfect. Allow the energy to go down there. Let's open your feet chakras a little more. There we go. Perfect. Ground down. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000 feet. Perfect. Expand out. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is bring some, feels like a very rarefied crystal energy. So we're just going to allow that to come. I'm going to bring it down, and it literally looks like I'm bringing a large crystal down your energy field. So we're just going to go, there we go. We're going to make that grounding cord stronger, bigger. There we go. I'm going to kind of anchor the crystal down and anchor your energy down. Okay. So the big crystal over your body feels to me like a like crystalline protection. It feels really solid and good. Okay, so we're gonna kind of magnify that energy, bring it up through the body. There we go. Make it solid, create a grounding cord up. There we go. So I feel like your energy is grounded properly at the bottom, grounded properly up. Okay, we're just going to magnify that source energy. There we go. I'm going to bring it into your full field. There we go. Perfect. We've created a spiral. Anchor that in. Okay, I can kind of feel your field like expand out. Okay, guys, that feels really good. Oh, that feels so grounding. That feels really good. Let me tune in if there's anything else that needs to happen. Yeah, that feels very solid. It feels good. Yeah, like there's this nice, beautiful crystal protection around you. Your body feels very grounded. Your feet feel grounded, anchored in. Yeah, you're grounded up. Okay. Yeah, that feels really good. That feels very complete as well. Okay, guys, thank you for coming to my energy party. This was super good. Okay, if you need to, you can come back to this video if you want to re-ground and feel the quantum energy again, okay? There we go. Perfect. All right. So your energy looks good now. All right, guys. Thank you for coming to this group energy healing. It's so good. All right. Let me know if you guys liked it and how you felt after this session. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.